Hello again, viewers. You're welcome to another episode of the N.O.W. Show. On today's episode, we're going to be talking beyond sight. You know, some things happen in life that seem to transform our lives, but there are some people who determine to be courageous, to stand firm, to stand strong, and not allow the situations change the course of their lives. And on today's episode, I have with me somebody that I've come to admire so much. I'll call him my uncle for today. Well, I have with me Mr. Lekan Biobaku. We're going to be taking his story and his beyond sight. Thank you so much for doing this with us.
Thank you.
We're so grateful.
You're welcome.
Your story, you inspire me because I know that you led a normal life until a few years ago. Well, you're still living a normal life, and that's why you're here, because you've not allowed this challenge to slow you down in any way. I think I'll just leave you to take the story. You've a few years ago.
Yeah. In 1986, the diagnosis was bad sight. Wasn't really what I thought. I thought it was really not being able to see things properly.
Okay.
Then went to the optician and said, "Look, I'm not seeing things properly." They looked at it, and glasses, prescription glasses was done, and I kept going on. I didn't think beyond that. Then you found that each time you went back, you had to get a new prescription until the diagnosis was now glaucoma.
So what year were you diagnosed with glaucoma?
That's probably about 15 years ago.
15 years ago. Okay. So with the glaucoma, your sight started deteriorating.
Yeah.
Okay. And about 5 years ago, you completely lost vision.
Vision on the right eye, total vision loss.
Okay.
On the left eye, still partial vision.
Okay.
But it's not such that in any advanced country,
yes,
you are classified as blind.
Okay.
No.
Okay. But you don't see yourself as blind, certainly.
No.
I know you don't see yourself as blind.
Not at all.
Because that is why you're here, because I heard your story and I was so blown away. I hear you still play golf.
Yes.
You still work.
Yep.
You still travel.
Yep.
You still socialize.
Yeah. You mentioned all those things that I do.
Yes.
I'll take them one by one if you don't mind.
Yes, please.
I go to work.
Yes.
Right now, I should actually be retired.
Okay.
If you're working for government, you probably be retired.
Okay.
So I go to work just to kind of supervise what they do.
Okay.
I don't get overly involved in day-to-day running of the company. But somewhere to go, so I'm just not in the house.
Okay.
So I do that.
But that is inspiring, because some other people would actually wallow in self-pity and decide to just sit at home and moan and say, I'm not going anywhere, I don't want. But you have not allowed this slow you down.
No. Sometimes, I'm not sure whether it's society.
Yes.
The way they see people with challenges.
Okay.
They feel you are a hindrance.
Okay.
So they really rather put in the corner and let you stay in the corner. But the thing about life is, I use the analogy of lemon.
Okay.
They say to you, if the life throws you lemon, you can see it as
and
lemon.
make lemonades.
Well, if you don't see it as lemon, say squeeze it, put sugar in it,
yes,
water, and you have lemonade.
And you have lemonade.
So that is how people should live their life. Then in terms of sports, and I've always played sports all my life.
All your life.
Play sports, and I cannot see why I shouldn't be able to play sports. So what we play at this old age is golf. I have incredible friends who really are very accommodating. They allow me to play the golf at my own pace.
Okay.
If it takes, we're supposed to play 4 shots to finish a hole. If I'm playing 10, they don't mind. They just go and wait for me.
Wow.
Amazing. That has helped. So it's not a case of them abandoning you because of your challenges.
Okay.
So in terms of socializing, sometimes that's reduced.
Okay.
Reduced in the sense that you're conscious of going to places and you're not too sure whether you move in one direction, you're going to knock something down, and people say, "Oh, why did they come here anyway?" and things like that. So, but like I said, we have my wife has been fantastic, and you know, she pilots me to these places to become a carer and things like that. So, the people around you help you to manage. So that you don't feel isolated. And it's been incredible.
I can imagine. Because what I hear you say is society is not very responsive to people who are physically challenged, because you find some places where people don't know what to do. Maybe it's out of confusion or something, or some people just feel, oh, they're going to be a bother, so they don't want to help. But then around you, you have fantastic people who have helped you to navigate this journey, as it were. Your wonderful wife, I mean, God sent, beautiful, wonderful partners, because some people have a challenge and their partners actually, that's when they take a run, as it were. But she's been there. She helps you along the journey. She helps you, you know, I hear she takes you to travel. She travels with you and helps you and everything. Then, of course, your friends who help you too. So it's just fantastic that you have people around you who you term incredible. Because, and I see it as a blessing. Because if God didn't put them around you, I'm sure this would have been more difficult for you.
You know, my spirit thought for people who don't have the kind of support that I have. That's where people feel extremely lonely. Because people don't come around them, and you know, and again, we don't know how to deal with it. It's not that people want to be nasty. Sometimes they just don't know how to deal. They don't know whether you need help and what your reaction would be if somebody offered help. So it's not that people want to be uncaring. Sometimes they just don't know how.
They don't know how to. And I guess our society doesn't help, because we really don't have much education about dealing with stuff like this, you know, and that's why, you know, we do a show like this, so that people are aware that, you know, yes, you see somebody who is physically challenged, what they are looking for is actually incredible people around them to support them, understand what they're going through, and not feel helpless around them, because you're not helpless, so people shouldn't feel helpless around you, right?
No. With the challenges, you can still do quite a lot with the challenges. And nowadays, there's so many aids, that you can, things that you can use for support, even when people are not around you. That can use for support. I just hope the society begins to feel what the challenge, feel. I mean, it could be sight challenge, mobility challenge, and all these things. But if you don't feel what they feel, they don't feel part of the society. Can you imagine that everything that you used to do, you don't do, and you're no longer part of it? You know, nobody cares to invite you to function, because they feel, you know, I have to make special provision for him. You can no longer enjoy those things that you enjoy.
You used to enjoy.
A lot of time leads to depression.
Would you say your life changes when something like this, because I mean, you never thought, I mean, you were doing everything normal before, before this happened, especially going down to 5 years ago, that, I mean, it now became really bad that, you know, you now had to readjust. And would you say your life changed?
Oh, yes, definitely. I mean, everything has changed. I mean, you used to be, you didn't need help for things. You went about your things. Now, you have to be conscious. I can't hardly take a taxi. Because you don't see where you're going. So you don't know if the guy is taking you beyond where you want to go. There are things that, a lot of things that have changed. Like I said, I used to be able to travel by myself. Now to travel, now I have to buy 2 tickets. I'm not complaining, but I have to buy 2 tickets because my wife has to travel with me. In fact, my banks they have to adjust to my signature change. So there's so many things that we take for granted.
Yes.
that now
things we take for granted. That's really profound.
Even taking, selecting the clothes you want to wear. If there's nobody to help you along, you could take a pink shirt and take a green trouser, and probably 2 different shoes.
Okay.
So that, yes, that changes. The things have changed, and it would be self-deception if you don't accept.
If you don't accept, acceptance is very important.
Yeah, you have to. There are things that you cannot do. My wife used to say, "Look, I say you should stay here. I'll come meet you." After a while, sometimes think, "Has she left me? Has she abandoned me here?" Then those are questions that go through your mind.
Wow. Tell me, sir,
yes,
what is your typical day like? Because what's your typical day like now that you've had to live with this?
I'm not sure.
Changes.
I'm not sure. That's having things I want to say. I wake up. I used to leave the house in the morning very early. Now I leave the house maybe about 10:30 to avoid traffic.
Okay.
Go to the office. I will pretend to go to the office. Go to sit down there.
Okay.
And I interact with my staff. Have my lunch at 2 o'clock.
Okay.
I have a room in my office.
Okay.
Then I go there to sleep. Then at 4:30, I leave the office.
Okay.
And go to my house.
Okay.
That routine continues, except the days when I play golf.
Okay.
That's usually simple day.
Simple day. And on the days you play golf?
Yes.
What happens?
Sometimes I don't go to work at all.
Okay.
I try to play twice a week.
Okay.
I won't mention the kind of people I play with.
Please tell us. Well, you've already qualified them before. They're incredible people.
But that's some of them that you wish you were not playing with them. But so I as a group, I play with on Monday. Because Monday is a bit freer. When I play in the N.O.W. club, it's a bit freer.
Okay.
That's a group I play with on Sunday, which is probably at Glaucoma, another golf club.
Okay.
Each group is different. There's the one in the N.O.W. club, I have a caddy who helps you sight your ball.
Okay.
Because when you hit the ball, it leaves you don't see it. But on Sunday, I've been able to have an expensive caddy.
Okay.
If I can mention his name.
Please go ahead if you want to.
He used to be the Commissioner of Health in Lagos State, Dr. Jide Idris.
Okay.
And
expensive caddy.
Very expensive.
Yes, I agree with you.
I have to buy him drinks. I have to feed him. And when I it's interesting thing is that
yes,
I cannot see.
Okay.
Then when I play the ball, I still trying to tell him where the ball went.
So you're still trying to direct affairs.
Direct affairs. I say, you cannot see this thing, and you're telling me where to go. So, but they're all fantastic people.
If I can imagine you and Okujini together. Oh my world.
It's like
the banter.
It's like Tom and Jerry.
real Tom and Jerry.
We repeat it every Sunday.
Okay.
Some we upset each other.
Okay.
It throws its own tantrum, and then the next Sunday we're back.
You're back.
Yeah.
You're back. Looking forward to that Sunday.
Yeah.
I know. I can imagine.
It's a fantastic relationship with my playing partners.
I'm sure when you're not together, you miss yourselves. Interestingly.
Like a hole in the head. We talk practically every day anyway.
Okay.
And that's when you have challenges. I think you need people like that around you.
Yes.
Who actually genuinely care about you. And
yes.
They feel what you imagine what you feel. Imagine what you feel, and they make every day interesting for you.
Yes. And we are particularly very grateful to Uncle Jide on the Now Show because he has made this possible. We're really grateful to him. I mean, he's been fantastic to us on this show. You've said it's too expensive, so it's not charging us anything. Oh. He's doing this for his aburo.
Well, apart from golf, he charges me for everything he does for me.
So we're blessed then.
Yeah,
we're very blessed.
Blessed.
We're very blessed. So thank you, Uncle Jide. Oh my word! So you know, there's no dull moment with you. It's so amazing because someone would think that for someone who has sight challenges, that
you know, it's everybody has challenge in life.
Yes, yes, everybody has challenge in life.
Everybody. Somebody has a challenge of trying to run a country.
Okay.
Has a challenge of trying to run a state. But you know, the interesting thing about this, my new challenge is that my wife has become the Minister of Finance in the house. I can no longer hide my income. I can't hide my income.
And men are good at doing that.
Oh, I've done it for 30 years, 30 something years of marriage. Now she knows everything, every penny I earn. She wants to spend some money. She wants to give me pocket money now.
Okay. Okay. That's a good one. A good reversal of roles.
Extreme reversal.
Because women are meant to be better managers of resources, as it were. And they say that, and I believe that.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
Yes. And maybe I'm not sure whether she wants me to say she's an Ijebu woman, originally from Ijebu woman. So you know what it is. Pinch out that pennies are bank counters. Which
makes it all the better.
Yes.
All the better.
Yes. Yes.
Wow, amazing. I'm so inspired by you because there's no dull moments with you. I've been laughing.
You can't afford to. Because people take advantage of it if you're not on the ball. It's now. I'm honest. I hardly spend money nowadays.
Okay.
And I'll give it was one of my ophthalmologists in Professor Christopher Leo.
Okay.
It's in Brighton.
In England.
In England. Yeah. I've seen quite a lot. So it says to me, actually said to me, what sports do you do? Because you have to have some kind of sports going on. Okay. I grew up playing all kinds of sports. I'm not sure, I'm not saying I'm very good at them, but I played all kinds of sports. And it says to me, what do you do? I said, I play golf. I said, but how do you see the ball? I said, no, I don't see the ball. My friends see the ball.
Your friends see the ball for you.
And I said, you know, they want to take my money if I do. He said, you don't have any use for your money anymore. Just give it to let them take them as long as they want to play with you.
As long as they're kind enough to play with you.
Let them. So people should not see challenges as end of life.
Yes.
It's a beginning of another phase of life because you have to adjust to a new thinking.
Sir, please, I need you to come again on that. People should not see challenges
as end of life.
As end of life. They should look at it as the beginning of another phase.
Another phase, the beginning of another phase, you know. I used to enjoy reading.
Okay.
You know, now because I can't read the print.
Okay.
But I have aids that would help me read.
Okay.
Now I have my phone.
Okay.
And I have my headphone.
Okay.
So if you send me a WhatsApp message.
Yes.
I'll turn on my phone and ask my phone to
read it out to you. Okay, sir. You know, we've spoken a lot about you and how you've been able to cope and how you're living with this. So I just want you to inspire somebody out there. It may not be sight impairment. It may be something else. Another challenge that they're facing that has altered, as it were, the course of their lives. What would you say to them?
Well, as I mentioned earlier on, they have to know that a new phase, a new chapter has started.
Yes.
You have to come to an agreement with that within you.
Yes.
To say, okay, I'm not what I used to be. And so find the inner force in you to say, you know, I'm not going to be beaten. I'm not going to end my life this way. I'm going to do things that I can do with what I have.
Okay.
For instance, if you have motion challenges, there are other things that you can do.
Okay.
Don't go into your shell and say this is it, because if you do that, you're going to wither away.
Okay.
Everybody is going to be sorry for you. I don't want people being sorry for you.
You don't want people being sorry for you.
So you go into that and see what can we do with what I have. Okay. For instance, I cannot see that well, but I can still do things.
Okay.
Or I cannot hear well, but I can train my other senses to be able to do things for me. So people should not be wallowing in self-pity. They should see a challenge that has come and say, I will overcome this challenge, or I will live as best with
as I can
with this challenge. And people should not be seen physically challenged as impediment, because it brings more difficulty when people see you and think, oh, he's going to need his help, he's going to do that. I can live my own life around physically challenged. And people do that. Okay. And like I said, wife says, why should I spend all my time looking after, or the husband said, being a carer, or the husband the same way. Try as much as possible to do the best you can with the challenge you have.
Yes.
I think that's the key.
That's the key.
Yeah, don't feel helpless. There are people who will not actually accept help. There are people who will do, but don't feel helpless because of the situation.
So you can always be a better person.
Yes.
You can always be that person that God has created you to be.
Yes.
No matter any challenge around you.
Yeah.
You spoke about an inner man, you talking to your inner man.
Yeah.
Can you expatiate on that?
It's everybody does that. You have to do, I can overcome this.
Tell yourself you can overcome.
You see, it doesn't matter what kind of help you get. If within yourself you don't think you can overcome.
So it starts with you.
Within, it's you first. I could say, look, I can find my way out of my house.
Yes.
I could sit down and say, oh, come and help me to do this. There are certain things that I do not ask people to help me to do. There are basic things I say I can still challenge myself to do. Yeah. So people who have disability doesn't mean you can't do anything. It means certain things that you have been doing, might not be able to do it now, but there are other things that you can. So don't wallow in self-pity and say, I want everybody to say, oh, because of this challenge, that's why you cannot do that. No, there are other things you can do when you're challenged.
I always say to people that we must always be thankful for everything that we have and where we are. We should not look at those things that are not working. We should always look at those that are working, live with them, and just be thankful for them. Yeah. And you have helped me in buttressing this, because what you have said to me is, yes, I may not have my sight, but I have every other thing working for me. Yeah. And I've decided that I'm not going to change because my sight is a challenge. Yeah. I appreciate the people around me. I appreciate the fact that God has created me. I have life, and you're living this life to the fullest. Yeah. Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much again, Uncle, for letting us, Uncle Lekan, for letting us know that life is for the living. Life is about living and living it to the fullest. Well, we've come to another end of another episode. It's been a worthwhile time talking to you. I've been inspired, and I'm sure that a lot more people are going to be inspired. Before we go, I want a last word from you, Uncle Lekan. Yeah. A last word for our viewers.
I have been able to tell you what you could do with challenges. Do not see any kind of challenge as end of life. It's a beginning, a new learning, a new beginning. And if you put all your efforts to it, you will lead a very good life.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
And on that note, I want to sign off with Uncle Lekan and say thank you very much for being with us. Until we come your way again, it's the Now Show. My name is Abosede Osho. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.